Howdy, all Black's Lives. I think it's time to play a little. 7 Days to Die. I thought I had some food in my inventory. Alright, let's see what are we looking at here. I have not been to the east. So let's go east. Check this place out a little bit more. So obviously I'm doing a little scavenging today. Well, that's my plan anyways. I don't know if I'll manage to get it done. Yeah, I wish you could look at your map while you're on your scooter here. This clearly indicates that there's more city over this way. I haven't. It seems like a much longer distance than I was expecting to get over here. I thought there was going to be a city in the middle. What happened? There's no. Just big wide open nothing. Alright, well. I guess I'll go north then. Looks like there's a little bit more this way. Nothing good though. Nothing good. I don't see any storefronts. I really, really want to get a new sniper rifle is my biggest goal probably. So I want to keep an eye out for that. I did bring my tokens with me, so I don't think 16,000 is going to be enough to buy anything, though. Oh, this road kind of does a weird... okay. I mean, I guess I haven't searched over there, so it's as good a direction as any. Yeah, so we, oh man, we played our D&D last night. This is my Wednesday night group, which drives me crazy. And, last night was no exception, and we, so I don't understand how you can't tell people when things are gonna start. Like, I don't know why everybody I know thinks it's okay to just give you a guesstimate. Sometime between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. kind of thing. You know, it's like everybody thinks they're the cable company. And so we... now this is what's crazy. So a month ago, we played our Monday night D&D. And that one only goes every 2 weeks. And so the Monday night D&D happened, and then 2 weeks later it got canceled, and they were going to try and play it again the following week, and that didn't happen. And so all during the last week, the guy who runs the Wednesday night group is like, oh man, I wonder if we're getting canceled, I wonder if we're getting canceled, I wonder if we're getting canceled, I wonder if we're getting canceled. I got like half a dozen to a dozen messages from him during the week wondering if we were going to get canceled. Have you heard anything? Are we still playing? Are we getting canceled? And so we normally start around 8:30-ish with our Wednesday night stuff, which this guy is the head of. And at 6:30 he sends a message saying, I might not be able to make it tonight. Now I talked to him all throughout the day, and all of a sudden I have deep personal stuff to deal with. And I'm like, what? A, I know you. You don't have deep personal stuff. I don't know what you think you're talking about. And so all I could figure is someone he knew was doing something that he thought he could stick his nose into. I'm pretty sure that's what went down. And so so he sends this message that I'm probably not going to be able to play tonight. I don't know what time I'm going to get home. I think this is going to take a while. So I'm like, oh, dang it. I wanted to play. We're getting close to the end of our next dungeon. And after last week's huge fight, I wanted to try out my level 10 stuff. And So I'm like, all right, whatever. I wish he'd have let me know earlier because I have spent. Ooh, this is weird looking. I have spent most of the day making sure I have all my stuff out of the way, so I will be ready tonight at about 8 o'clock. And so it's great when they just cancel last minute like that. I mean, an hour and a half ahead of time when you haven't even had a clue anything was going down. And it obviously wasn't super deep personal stuff because then at like 9:50, I get a message from him saying, "Yeah, I just got home, so be ready to go here shortly." And I'm in the middle of Fallout. I'm playing a whole other game at this point, and I'm like, I, I'm in the middle of a mission. I've been watching this movie. I'm only halfway through it. You acted like we weren't having tonight. You never sent any word that you were gonna be there, so I wouldn't get involved in anything, or that you were gonna be there. I hate it. I hate when people do that. Man, I guess we could check out this junk place. I'm out of food too, so I could use some food. Nope, that's an empty can. I wonder if I have food in my... I think I have some meat in here, but that's not going to be exactly what... No, I've got some gas and I've got some coffee. Coffee and gas is not exactly what I'm looking for here. I need a spot to get up on top of these. Ooh, I'll take duct tape. That's always good. Ooh, I'll take this can of gas, because like I said, I'm running low on gas. I can't believe there's... You know what? I can make something. Wood frame. Maybe like 5 of these. Okay. Hey, you know what? You don't want to get close to that thing? Fine. I can scrap that pretty good. That's good stuff. And so, oh, I didn't think he was going to make that. So, yeah, it was a little irritating. I mean, I wanted to play, so I played. But, you know, I don't get that mentality. I can remember one time ever that I, like, canceled last minute or didn't show up for something. And I felt so bad about it, I haven't done it since. You know, someone else agreed to be there. They went out of their way to be there. They were ready. I hate when they plan stuff last minute, the day when they already know they're doing something. So, anyways, we get in there, and because we slept in the dungeon, we found a room that nobody had ever been in before that was hidden, and we nailed the door shut so nobody could get in without effort. And so that let us go up our level because the dude has changed the rules so that we have to rest before we can level up now, because he thinks it's stupid to level up halfway through a dungeon. Although there's nothing that stops you from leaving the dungeon and coming back. And so the other guy was like, yeah, so we're starting like 2 hours later than we normally start. Oh, and the other guy didn't bother to update his character sheet. And so he had to go through and level up his character before we could start. Which I guess is okay. I mean, that wasn't as irritating to me as canceling it, but you know, after reading some stuff today, I agree with the people I was reading from. It's a little rude. That was something he could take care of on his own time, and he didn't. But you know what? He doesn't normally do that stuff, so I let it slide this time. But so he had to go early, which is fine, whatever. He had to get up at 5 a.m., but he let us know at the beginning of the session, not the end of the session, like the guy who, the DM who plays on my Wednesday and Monday nights, Monday night, didn't let us know he had to go until we were... Oh man, look at that. 600 regular iron pick. And, so... I know, you're starving. I haven't found any food yet, I'm sorry. Although I'm not really in a spot to find food, I guess. That was weird. Did you see that? There was like one clear spot in here. This spot right here is clear. I was kind of hoping to find like some rations maybe sitting around. Take that gasoline. Oh man, I must be starving to death or something here. It's going crazy. And so, of course, as I have talked about before, our DM is all about putting us in ambushes. And so, I play a couple of different characters, and the one character is a thief. And so she uses her super high stealth roll to go scouting. And we hear ogres in a spot that we killed ogres last week. Alright, can handle that. So we rush out to kill the other ogres because I didn't see anything down the other hallway. And then he says, "Do you look down the other hallway?" Well, we kind of already did. So I don't know what he was getting after. I'm like, yeah, sure, we look both ways before we run down the hallway to make sure we don't see anything down the other hallway. Okay, then why did you bring it up? So we get into there, we kill the ogres, and then we come back out, and I say, all right, I want to sneak up to the edge of this hallway and look around the corner to my left. And so he says, "Are you doing it stealthily?" I'm like, yeah, yes. I mean, that's what sneaking up means, but yes. And so he has us all roll stealth, and some of us don't do as well as others. And so somehow two of the group of four not rolling well made us run out into the hallway 160 feet away from some bad guys who were way down the hallway. And somehow that put us directly into combat because they were watching for people to come out around that corner because of the clattering noise we made. 160. I mean, sure, in real life 160 feet means something, but in that game he usually doesn't even let us see farther than 30 feet at a time. Our guys are supposed to be able to see 60 feet, but he argues about it. Like, I understand you're not really supposed to argue with the DM, but our DM keeps changing the rules up every 5 seconds, so we don't understand what's going on. And so a lot of things are like, what do you mean by that? And why is the rule suddenly different from the last time we had to use this rule? I am totally going to starve to death, it looks like. I'm going to have to duck into a house here pretty quick, I guess, and look for some food. Maybe this, got some food? Ugh, you got some rotten flesh. So yes, that was kind of how our night went. We only got 2 fights, and he basically redid the 2 fights that were in that area. And now he's got this new thing. Ooh. Alright, first I'm going to look for food. Then I'm going to go for the airdrop that I just heard. There's some houses right here, so... Oh, those aren't houses. Okay, there's some houses around the corner here. I'm going to run over to these houses. Maybe one of these will be a grocery store. Oh, there's a lot of buildings down through here. Should be able to find some food and whatnot, right? I want to get up here, up the hill here a bit. But yeah, so we, oh, that's not as good as what I was thinking was going to be here. Actually, is that a hotel? Because that will have food in it. Going back. This place will have several kitchens. I'll be pretty likely to... Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a deer. Deer kind of spooked me. Where'd he go? Alright, you go around the corner then. I'm going to go inside and look for actual food. Okay. Oh, is this apartment building? Or a hotel? I was thinking apartment building when I said hotel earlier. Yeah, I don't know if this will be... Oh! Get out of my face. That says unlocked. Oh, yeah, this is a hotel, not an apartment building. Well, that doesn't help me. If I were my bike, there I am. That's a barn. I'm gonna head over here. Back this way. Oh, do you see this? This is storefronts here. Little ones. One of these could be a grocery. Books and books. Not a grocery. You know, I don't really need books anymore. I do want this can of gas, though. Ooh. Hey, you want to hit these guys? Thank you. Yeah, so anyways, the DM, he's got this new thing he's done the last 2 weeks we played. He doesn't want to figure out XP. So, I gotta admit, it seems suspicious because he's always figured out XP before until we long rested in the dungeon so that we would go up our level. And so it seems to me like his answer to our long rest to go up our level in the dungeon, because you can get in a fight and it doesn't it doesn't stop you from being able to long rest. So as long as we don't get attacked more than once in a night, it's still a long rest. And so now his new thing is I'll figure out XP later. And so I knew we were going late last week, and so I wanted to I went ahead and figured out XP from the mobs. And so when we got to the end, he's like, "Yeah, I don't even know how many guys you killed, and there's no way we're letting it wait a week because he won't remember what we killed, and then he will try and change the totals. He's done it before." And so I had written down everything we killed, and I was like, yeah. So I looked it up online because I have all the books online, and and so I'm like, yeah, no, I looked up the XP of everything you said we fought, and I wrote it down, and I've already added it together, and this is what we got. And so I did the same thing again this week, not because I thought it would take us extra time, just because I did it the previous week, and he threw a lot of bad guys at us, and usually when he throws a lot of bad guys at us, he tries to hide how many we've killed and change the numbers. It happens almost every week. He tries to change the numbers of guys we've killed to less, so we get less XP, because he doesn't like us to level up. Wow, this thing is a little farther out here than I was expecting. Oop. Oop. I drove past it. I see it. I see it. Come on, sniper rifle. SMG parts, I'll take those. I need those. A flashlight. Sniper rifle schematic, I don't need that. Dang it. Oh, can I eat this? That's gross, but... Come on. Yeah, we talked a little bit about Fallout 76 this week too, which so disappoints me. I am so disappointed. I saw a thing today where the head developer guy was giving an interview, and the reporter guy asked him, so those of us like myself who really enjoy single player of a rich campaign with NPCs and all that, quests and all that. You said that you could play solo, but does that include the regular solo campaign kind of deal? And because I feel like most people when they think of Fallout, that's what they think of. And the dude says, well, there's a lot of different fans of Fallout, and so it's hard to say what the majority of fans would prefer. But if you're talking about an NPC-driven story with rich dialogue trees, then the answer is no. Right, so everything that makes Fallout, other than the post-apocalyptic setting, is not going to be in the new Fallout. Got it. Got it. I'm not happy about that. What you got for me, car? A couple of tokens. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I got some other stuff I want to get to, and it's getting pretty late in the day, so pretty much got through the couple of stories I wanted to tell, and I did not get food like I wanted, though. I mean, I got a little bit. I'm up to 5%, so that's better than nothing. But I was hoping for a better city. Is this just taking me around to that? Yep, it did. This is the place that I thought might have some food, but turned out to just be useless. That place there on the hill kind of looks like it might be a barn and a house. But I think I'll push on for another town. All right. Well, I guess click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.